Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Welcome back to the boat gang. Got the Johnson 5, the Seahorse, out here at the Park Pond. This is a twin motor Deltaforce 29. Today, I was planning on running 2 sets of packs, but I left my QS8 to EC5 adapter, so we're going to run single 4S batteries in the boat. Okay, going to push them forward and just kind of mess around with timing. I'm going to jack my jaws a little bit. Just want to say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Stick around. Big B, we're Ironclad RC. Few things I want to discuss before we throw the boat in the water. First of all, just so you guys know, I was planning on running 4S and 4S, 4S and 4S. I had 2 separate sets of packs we were going to run and try to get some speed with. But Big B being Big freaking B, I left my QS8 to EC5 connectors at home. So I actually lucked up. I had one EC5 to QS8 in my box, so we're going to run single 4S, okay, which is okay. I actually wanted to get some speed readings with the lighter battery and the high rake props. Okay, so no big deal. I really brought the boat out today to check for water. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to make sure there's no leaks, and running 4 sets of packs through the boat should give me a chance to check it out so we could take it to the speed run spot. All right, my second thing I wanted to discuss was my drive line. I actually upgraded back to 4mm. Okay, I was running these 0.130 cables with a 4mm 80 shaft. Okay, the whole idea of this was to cut down on resistance, a lighter weight, smoother running drive line. Okay, but this is a twin motor mono. When she banks over in a right hand turn, okay, that right hand prop is in the water the most, and it actually creates quite a bit of load. It's load, that right hand motor and ESC drive line, it's all like load bearing in a right turn. So my right hand cable right here actually started to twist a little bit. You guys see that? It's got some twisting going on. It's not quite twisted, but it's twisting. So I'm glad I called it before you know, spun the cable and had to replace the stuffing tube or whatnot. So I took the liner out and put my couplers back on. So I'm running no liner, 4mm flex cable, 4mm shaft. Okay. So yeah, so if you're going to build a twin motor mono, I recommend going, you know, heavier on your flex cables. Don't try to get away with the bare minimum like I was doing it for performance, you know, lightweight drive line, so I can get a you know, just a smooth setup, you know. But it didn't work out. That right hand side's carrying all the load in a right hand turn because the left prop's out the water. Okay, another thing I wanted to discuss was twin motor monos. If you're going to build one, you may as well build it for speed. Okay, it's not going to make a good oval boat, you know, because of that right hand motor ESC in the water more so than this guy, the left side. It just doesn't make a good oval boat. So if you're going to build a twin motor, build it for speed, which is what I'm going to convert this one to. Okay, my original plan was just to make a fun running boat, twin motor, you know, do ovals, do some light speed runs, hence the reason I went with the 2860s. I set the boat up so we can run 36 series. So that's what we're going to do here shortly. Okay, here shortly, no time soon. So let me quit jacking my jaws. Happy Father's Day. I'm gonna get everything taped up. Let's get it. So it's a lightweight boat now. I don't have 2 4S batteries in there, so we'll kind of mess around with it here. Yeah, kind of bummed out I forgot those connectors, and I really don't want to put QS8s on a fly color or OSC 90, you know what I mean? It just don't freaking make sense to me. You know, but when I upgrade the ESCs, I'll probably go ahead and put QS8s on it. Oh, it handles a little bit different. Handles a little bit different with this single battery, and it's not quite as oomphy. You know, I actually went down on my timing. I was going to test that today too, see if it brought my temperatures down. Oh, it does have some giddy up. It does have some giddy up. So I'm basically pulling both ESCs from the same battery. All right, well, let's give it full trigger, see what the heck happens here. Whoa, boy. It definitely likes the light battery, but I think it might stay down a little bit better, or seems to stay down a little bit better with the two sets of packs in it. She's a little bit light at the moment. Can't believe I left those connectors. Kicking myself in the butt for that. I got that battery pushed all the way up into the bow, just about it. I'm gonna do one more pass. That's a lot of load being put on that single battery, so I don't want to over discharge it, you know? It's a good battery. All right, let's check her out. I'm gonna check for water, check the temps and the voltage. We're gonna, all right. That was pretty awesome, pretty awesome. I think I got in the 60s with a single battery. And I had my timing on 15. These are Y-wind motors. Okay, I had my timing on 15. And I went down to 11.25 on both ESCs, and I've got my punch up on 5s. I think I had my punch on, oh shit, 63 with a single battery, 63 mile an hour. That's freaking awesome. Heck yeah, heck yeah. All right, no water, so we could take it to the speed run spot. Oh, I'm excited about that. 141. Man, I'm not getting this. I didn't even do no ovals. 93, 90, 140, 118, 38. That's so freaking funny. That's so funny. All right, let's check the battery voltage. 393, 392. Okay. All right, I'm going into programming mode. I'm going to go to number 5, timing, and I'm going to go back up to 15, see what the difference is. And 11.25 and 15. We got 63. That's 5. Then we're going to go to 5 again. Fresh battery. It's a pretty sound, pretty sound. All right, plug it. Okay, so we got the timing on 15. It was on 11.25. These are Y-wind motors. Okay, Y-wind motors, you want to stay like 7 to 15, or I guess 5 to 15. Delta wind, you want to go like 0 to 7, 0 to 5, okay? All right, so I actually had a comment, actually had a couple of comments this past week. It's kind of irked me. This guy, his username's Crush. I'm gonna put his freaking comment up right here. He said something about, you know, I shouldn't be running RC boats. Basically saying I'm a disgrace to the hobby. Okay, that I'm not a true RC boat enthusiast. And it kind of got to me, okay, and I kind of told him off. You know, if I get crude comments, I'm going to give you a crude comment back, okay? I'm gonna start. I don't put up with it, okay? Wintertime, all my regular viewers, you guys have been great. You know, I get all kinds of help, you know, And summertime, I get guys coming out to woodworks. They don't know me. They don't know my channel. You know, they you know, that one guy was like, how many races have you won? Post your wins. And I'm like, you know, I don't race. I never have raced. I'm a hobbyist through and through. Okay, you know, I don't have nothing against racing whatsoever. Nothing. I think it's pretty cool, but to me, it would be boring. You know, you sit out there, watch somebody else run. You got to wait all day to run your boat one time. I like coming out here running my boats. Like when I get here, I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hobbyist. All right. I don't try to impress nobody either. You know, I really don't. I don't try to impress my viewers. I don't try to impress. I mean, I build my boats, and that's what they are. Okay. I put the old Big B freaking special on them. You know, everything's homemade. I don't try to make them super fancy. I don't really care how the boats look on the outside. I build my boats to run, and that's what I freaking do to them, boy. I run them. You know, that's what I do. I don't build them to put on a shelf. I don't build them to look at. Whoa. I don't build my boats to look at on a darn shelf. I build them to run, period. You know, and some of the stuff I do, it might not be what you would do. You know, and some of the stuff you do, it might not be what I like to do. You know, that's what makes the hobby so great. You know what I'm saying? Just, you build your boats the way you want it in your eye, you know, and that's what makes it so awesome. You know, everybody's different, man. If everybody went around doing the same stuff to their boats, what's the fun in that, you know? But I don't put up with shrewd comments, just for my new viewers and subscribers, just so you guys know. That was nice. I'm so glad that damn rudder hooked up at the end of that run, because I would have been over in the bank, boy. Yep. I love RC boating. I do. I love it. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Okay. It's one of my passions. And I love sharing my passion. I come from a long line of boaters, one-to-one boaters, you know. And I don't live, you know, I don't live back home. If I were back home, I'd probably have a YouTube channel about one-to-one boats, you know. But I'm up here, you know, away from my hometown, and, you know, I enjoy running these boats. It gives me something to do, you know, and it helps a lot of people out. And that's what some people don't understand, you know. They may see one of my videos and something wacky I do and just like judge me right then and there. But I try all kind of stuff. Hence the freaking drag boat, twin motor hydroplane. Who does that? You know, who builds freaking twin motor monos? I mean, nobody hardly, you know. It's for entertainment, you know, entertainment. Got water coming out that side. I got water coming out both sides. Sounds so good. Yep. You know, if I were to race, I actually think I would do pretty good at it, to be honest with you. You know, if I were to focus one of my boats or a couple of my boats on just doing ovals, I think I would excel in it, you know, racing. I really do. Hell, I think I do pretty okay at speed runs, you know. If I build a boat for speed running, I think I do pretty darn good. You know, if I were a racer, if I like competition, which I've never been a competitive person, you know, but I actually think I would do pretty freaking good at it, to be honest with you. You know, I really do. All right, let's check it out. I'm gonna quit jacking my jaws. I don't want to make nobody mad, you know. I bite my tongue at a lot of stuff, you know. And you know, oh yeah, the comments. You know, I love that everybody comments in my videos, and I apologize if I don't get to all of them, because, you know, with my new videos and all my old videos, I've got like 200 videos, 300 videos out or something like that, something crazy. I don't have time to answer everybody. You know, if I have a question, I try to get to you. You know, I try to answer questions. If somebody's, you know, giving me pointers on my builds and stuff, I'll try to chime in if I can. A lot of times I don't have time, you know, with work and family and everything. If I were to answer all my messages, you know, it would take me an hour and a half out of my day. You know, some videos I do try to answer all the comments. You know, if I got like a day off, or I got an hour and a half, I can read all the messages through and through and answer each one to a T, I will. And I'm not like the best at grammar, so a lot of times, you know, even if I do answer the freaking comments, hell, I probably misspell words because I'm trying to answer 65 with the timing on 15. Man, I didn't think it was going to do that great. 65. So we gained what, 2 or 3 miles an hour just by changing timing, and I actually did move my CG back just a hair, but that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. So yeah, when I do answer comments, that my grammar's not that great, because I'm like, sometimes I use that talk to text or whatnot, and sometimes I type it in. A lot of times when I type it in, I'll mess around and you know, I'm terrible at grammar, but I try. So yep, we're gonna run the 5200s. I got this guy here. We're gonna run it next. I just did a cable upgrade on it. So yeah, I'm gonna get it all rigged up here. We just got done running the 6300s. I've got the 5200s in there right now. Well, 5200. Okay, and back to what I was saying. You know, there's several different types of boaters. You know, there's the racers, there's speed runners, there's oval guys, there's bashers, there's just the sport runner. You know, then there's the guys that really excel. You know, they get down to the nitty gritty. You know, they'll break out the micrometer and on turn fins, and you know, get everything down to 1,000th or 10,000th of an inch. You know, and they document stuff. You know, and all the angles are documented and perfect. You know, I'm the kind of guy that builds my boat to a tight tolerance. You know, I don't really fudge in that department, you know. But when it comes to tuning a boat, I'll do it on the pond. I'll try different setups on the fly. You know, some guys that they like to you know, do bench tuning and run their boat. Damn, holy cow! It was chine walking. What the freaking what? They'll bench tune their boat, take it out, run it like that. You know, watch it. And take it back home and then put a new tune on it, you know. Or they'll keep the same tune if they find a good one, which I actually recommend doing. You find a good tune, why mess with it? But I like tinkering. I'll take my boat out, I'll have a perfect tune on it and just screw it all up, you know, just for the hell of it. Just really for viewers, for you guys. You know, I'll have a topic I'm working on, and I'll screw up my good tune just to detune the boat so we could tune it back up again. You know, you know, I don't know. I guess I do things ass backwards, I reckon. I don't know. Oh, hey, it happens. I just soaked that girl. Didn't know they were standing there. She said, "What the H?" But yeah, there's you know, then there's the guys that like just to go out and run a ready-to-run boat, and they don't do anything to it. They, you know, they buy batteries for it and run the boat. You know, they might put a little tune on it or buy a prop or two, which is probably the majority of the guys out there. You know, they get it ready to run, and they run it with stock electronics, which there's nothing wrong with that. But you know, I can't keep my hands off stuff. I can't. I'm going to be the first to admit it. I can't keep my hands off of a boat, regardless. You know, if somebody sends me a boat, you can plan on me modifying it. You know, and doing something to it. You know, it's not going to stay stock. That's for sure. You know, that's for sure. Very few boats I keep stock. All right, I'm gonna do one more little pass here, bring it in. Yeah, just what I'm trying to say is, you know, you can't judge a book or a content creator by one video. You know, creators, they have feelings too. You know, they got the keyboard warriors out there that they can do some damage to a creator's self-esteem. You know, and all a creator does, well, me anyway, all I do is I try to share my hobby with people, you know, try to get people into the boating hobby, because, I mean, you know, there's so many people out there that, you know, men and women that are, you know, strung out on drugs and drink, you know, alcoholics, and, you know, and the hobby, the RC hobby in general, whether it's boating or cars, from what I gather, has saved so many people from going down a bad road. You know, they spend all that money on drugs, they just dump it in boats. You ain't got, you know, and it brings people together. I'm a loner, I always have been. You know, I you know, people are like, it would be nice to see, oh, we got 65 again. I put my ESCs on this double-sided dual lock Velcro, which you probably need to take it back off, because I just had it come off, so I can move them forward and back. We got 65 again on that 15 timing. So, you know, what was I saying? I don't even remember what I was talking about. Jeez. I was just jacking my jaws today, you know. Now, oh yeah, I had mentioned a new boat coming to the channel. A few of you guys, almost nobody guessed it. Nobody guessed it. I figured somebody would get it. A lot of people were saying the Animal Twin Cat, which that would be super nice. And a couple guys did say riggers. If you guessed rigger, you're right. Okay, you're right. It's a rigger that I got coming. Oxidean sending me the Oxy Digger. Geez, I hope that's what it's called. It's the wooden Oxidean Marine 33-inch outrigger. Okay, he's sending me the hull and hardware, and I actually I'm gonna have to outfit it. And I've been looking at the electronics, looking for electronics for it. And he's actually supposed to be sending me the almost ready to run hull and hardware, and he's supposed to be sending a wood kit so I can do a build series on it. So he's sending two, and I don't know if I want to, you know, the hull and hardware, I don't know if I want to make that a speed run boat or if I want to make it an oval boat, because I want to make one speed run, one oval. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do one of each. If he ends up sending the wood kit, it's not in yet, he's waiting on them. But they're nice boats, man. They're nice boats. They're very, very similar to the old JAE21, but they're different in so many ways, okay? Different in so many ways. It's one of the it's one of the only wood kits you can get that's pre-built, which is pretty cool, you know, that's pretty cool. So we're gonna check it out. I think it'll be here next week, and I'm looking for electronics. So if you guys have any setup suggestions for an oval or a straightaway boat. Now, if I build it for straights, because I'm gonna build one for straights. I don't know if I want to build my first one for straights or ovals. But if I do a straightaway boat, I was kind of thinking about getting the Castle Creations X with a stump fab cooling block on it, and a 3682, which is a 3650 TP power CM motor. Okay, 2100 kV. That's my speed run setup. Either the 3650 or a 4050, which are both 82, 84 millimeters long, around 2300 kV for my speed run setup. Running 6S. So if my oval setup, I'm thinking about going with one of those new Fly Color Kraken 180s, okay? With a SSS 4074, 19 or 1800, whichever one they got in stock, kV, you know? That should be about the right amp rating for it. The 180. The 180 is 200 amp burst, you know, 180 continuous. So if it's anything like the Fly Color 150, it should handle a SSS 4074 up to 2000 kV. I was running a Fly Color 150 on a SSS 4074 2000 in my UL19, which probably pulls a lot more amps. It's a heavier boat than that 33-inch rigger. So, you know, that's kind of my setup options. I kind of want to go long can 36 series, you know, for my speed run build, just to save weight, you know, just to save some weight. Do a couple reverse ovals here. Yeah, pretty excited about that big rigger. I've never had a big rigger. The biggest rigger I have is that shrimp rigger, you know, which it's ready to go. I just got to bring it out. I hadn't been in the mood to mess with it. It's got that 4000 kV 2968. So I was gonna change the propeller direction today. It's kind of what my plan was, but I left my Loctite. I have to Loctite that coupler, you know, when I change the direction, change the shafts up. So yeah, the Oxy digger, I'm ready for that, man. I'm ready for that. And he wants me to do the build. I told him I had a piece of trash on the rudder. I told him I wanted to do a twin. Make the tub double wide, you know, and duplicate the ride surface, you know, the rear ski, duplicate that and make a twin out of it. But he wants me to build a single, which is fine with me, you know. I'll have one for ovals and one for speed runs. Come on, you know, that'd be awesome. That's gonna be completely freaking awesome, you know. Oh, I'm stoked about it. I am so stoked. So stoked, so stoked. So 63, I really wasn't pushing it. I'm sure the electronics are getting warm there. Back-to-back runs with this, with these big props on it, you know. I'm out here having some fun. I apologize about the long video, you know. Yeah, everything's warm. I was gonna freaking put those 38mm OSE props on, just to do some ovals, but these 4mm stub shafts, they have a short thread and I need a spacer, which I'm actually gonna take them home. I got a 4M die that I'm actually gonna tap some new threads in there so I don't have to put no spacers on. So yep, I just wanted to jack my jaws a little bit. 65, hell, we got 66 or 67, can't remember, with the twin battery set up, you know. I'm gonna let you guys go, just kind of laid back, running my mouth, jacking my jaws video, doing a couple passes. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.